Hello guys and welcome back to XDefiant, my friends, and today we're going to be using an iconic weapon that's probably been a very iconic weapon within any FPS shooting game ever released, and that is the AK-47. I see it as we've seen this weapon in various different games. We've seen different versions of this gun. If it says that you're a COD player, you've seen this probably, I think, in every single Call of Duty game, if not a weapon that is basically replicating the AK-47. But nevertheless, I want to see how this weapon performs within XDefiant. You know what I mean? It's a classic weapon. Let's see if it does any good within this game. And honestly, I'm loving this game so far. I think this game has got a huge potential. No, in my opinion, it's not the COD killer. It's not. To me, this just reminds me of COD, but the COD that I grew up with, if that makes sense. It reminds me of classic style COD, but with a BO4 twist to it. But this game has got potential, and I'm hoping that Ubisoft take this from what we learned from this beta and go above and beyond with it when the full launch comes out. Yes, it's going to be a free-to-play title, but I hope that if they market everything right, they add the content in that people want, and they keep this game updated, keeping it feeling pristine like it is at the moment, they're going to go above and beyond with this. And I feel like this is what we need, man. We need this sort of energy from another company, because this is what's going to give Activision a kick up the backside to make COD games feel even better. Because when they've got competition, I always find developers do even better with their games. You know what I mean? Like, look, for example, this is a prime example, okay? With old school Call of Duty games, people moan that they were the same. When games like Destiny and stuff came out, COD went futuristic because people were into that sort of thing. Then, because games like Battlefield 1 went back to boots on the ground, COD went back to boots on the ground. You see where I'm going with this? So if a game like this comes out of the middle of nowhere and he brings in a lot of attention, and people are playing it and people are loving it, Activision's going to go, right, do you know what, back to the drawing board with the developers and go, look, I want games like this so it can try and outdo games like this. And that's when we're going to get even better Call of Duty games again. Like, don't get me wrong, the past few years with Call of Duty titles, I find that, you know, I like Cold War. Multiplayer wasn't my thing in Cold War. Modern Warfare 2019, yeah, the game was good, but to me, it was fun to play, and the content was good, but to me, that game didn't feel like Modern Warfare. It was just more, it was more for Warzone. That's how the recent CODs have all been about. It's all been about Warzone's the priority, and the rest of the game's just the side project. That's how it's always come across to me. I could be wrong, but that's how it feels to me as a COD player. But then, Vanguard, to me, it had a good campaign. Yes, very short, but I did like the campaign. The multiplayer wasn't too bad, but the zombies wasn't the best. Playable, but wasn't the best. You know what I mean? I see that you can tell that they didn't have the development time, and I feel like the game could have done with a delay to be even better. But things like Onslaught mode and stuff like that would have been really good for that game. It's a shame it never made it into that game. But the main focus, yet again, was Warzone. Modern Warfare 2, well, Modern Warfare 2022, I don't want to get confused with the original. Modern Warfare 2022, to me, good campaign, decent multiplayer. Spec Ops needs more love, it needs survival mode in the game. To me, that's a factor of Modern Warfare. Like, when I think of Modern Warfare games, I think of Spec Ops, multiplayer, I think of campaign, a decent one with like memorable characters and good villains, and I think of survival mode, because to me, that was a big factor to me back in the day. Like, I loved Modern Warfare 3 survival mode, and in the other mode similar to it, I think it was in Ghosts as well. But they need to bring back survival mode for that game. But again, it was more dedicated towards Warzone. I like that they introduced a new mode like DMZ. Very good. I love it. I think it's pretty decent. It was their spin on the Escape from Tarkov sort of mode. And I like it when COD tries new things. But at the same time, it's more steered towards Warzone. And I want COD to go back to being what COD players enjoy the most. To me, growing up, COD was about beating the campaign, jumping into multiplayer. Multiplayer was the fact of COD. That's what millions of people logged online every single day to play. You know what I mean? Whether it's to get to max rank or the camo grind or just to, you know, show off in front of your mates or to trash talk other people. People play multiplayer. And I feel like over the years, multiplayer's kind of been neglected a little bit. And that's the vibe I've always got. Don't get me wrong, it's still been good. Still been fun to play. But it feels neglected in some sense. Like, it's just been more about Warzone. And don't get me wrong, I like what Warzone is. I like the fact that, you know, that's like COD's baby that brings in a lot of money. But to me, I'm not a Warzone player. I can play Warzone, I can have a couple of games, but to me, I don't log on to COD every day to go, I'm going to jump into El Marsa every day and sweat it out to become the last person standing. I don't jump into Verdask to go, do you know what, this is what I want to do day in, day out. I log into COD to play COD, and to me, multiplayer is COD. And this is why I like XDefiant. Because to me, I feel like I'm playing classic COD. That's why I like this. And this is why I want this game to do well. Because if COD isn't going to go back to being COD, like the sort of stuff in COD that I love and enjoy, then I want a game that I can get that same sort of vibe and energy from. And this, to me, feels like this. That's why I love playing COD Mobile so much, because it's got everything at once. The other thing that game hasn't got is, well, Spec Ops and a campaign. But literally everything else there. I've got multiplayer, classic multiplayer. I've got Battle Royale if I want to play it, which every now and then I do play. And I've got zombies. Yeah, it's not the best of a zombies experience, but it's got zombies. They're the three factors that I love the most about COD games, other than a decent campaign as well. Because to me, a campaign is very crucial and important, especially to games like COD, because if you want to play a game and dedicate so many hours into it, you want to learn why the game is the way it is. And when I play things like Modern Warfare, I want to know the guns, I want to know the campaign, I want to know why I'm playing as these characters, what are these operators about, what's their background. I want to know these things, so then I know what I'm enjoying. You know what I mean? Like with these characters right now in XDefiant, whether or not this game's going to have a campaign at launch or not, I don't know. I hope this game does have a campaign, because I'm liking the vibe of the characters. But to me, if it doesn't, it's still got a solid multiplayer experience. And I want to see this grow, you know what I mean? Oh my days. I was popping off, boys. I was absolutely popping off.
Here comes that deep down
Flamethrower. Time to barbecue, boys. And I'm not going to barbecue people at that range. There's definitely a certain boundary with the range for this thing. I've got to be careful. No, terrible grenade. Terrible. Dropped him. Oh, sneaky plays, man. Sneaky plays. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. What do you think of the AK-47 with the XDefiant? Do you like it? Have you been using this weapon? I know you're looking forward to the full launch of this game in the future. Obviously, I'm hoping that we do get a release date soon for it, but if the game's in active development at the moment, I want the developers to take their time with this to try and make this game as brilliant as possible, because to me, the multiplayer seems solid. It feels good. Yeah, there could be a couple of balance issues, but the maps are good, the modes feel good, the guns feel good. The characters seem interesting. I've got to obviously learn more about the characters, because obviously these are the people we're going to be playing as, so I need to learn more about them, which one fits my sort of playstyle. At the moment, the one I'm using right now, I feel like fits my sort of run and gun playstyle perfectly. But I want to learn the characters, and like I said, if there's any other modes in the future for the game, I'm down for it. I want to check them out.
They're on the zone.
Ooh. Come on, come on, come on.
This might burn a lot.
Push him, push him, push him, push him, push him.
Clean him out.
Alright. Alright, no worries.
We're in the zone. You ain't messed. Zone relocated.
Damn it, man. I went straight into that grenade then. I tried to slide out of the path of it, but I ended up sliding into it, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm getting shredded now, but I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. That's what matters the most.
They're on the zone.
And obviously, if you do want to see even more videos on XDefiant here on the channel, guys, let me know down below in the comment section. Even when the full launch of this game's out, if you want to see videos on it, let me know. Because during the time I've got playing this, I'm going to try and record as much as I can on it, because I think this game is good. Like, I keep saying it, I know. But I feel like this game is promising. It's decent. And if you haven't played it, you're missing out big time. You know what I mean? Because this game is good. And it feels amazing.
Zone contested. Capture. Zone's moving.
Yeah, boy. I keep killing this YouTuber as well. I do feel pretty bad. You know what I mean? Because it's one of them. We're all here for the same thing, to try and get content in this game, and I feel like I'm probably destroying his content. But what I'm gonna do, what I will do, because I feel bad because I keep killing him, and I don't purposely mean to keep killing him. If anything, I'd prefer the person be on my team.
We're in the zone.
Is that I'll probably check out the channel, and if you want, just as a respectful thing to other content creators out there, if I find his channel, I'm gonna link it as a pin. I'm gonna put it as a pinned comment. Okay, I want you guys to subscribe to him. Okay, and show your support to that channel, and let them know that I've sent you their way. Okay, I'm gonna do that as a respectful favor, because at the end of the day, whether the content creator is bigger than me or not on YouTube, like I see today, I just want people to, I want people to grow, I want people to be successful. And if he's a small content creator, I'm pretty sure they would appreciate the extra subs. If they're a bigger content creator, I'm pretty sure they would appreciate if they had more people that are subscribed to him. So I'm going to do that as a favor, okay? So I'll check out the channel after today's video, and I'll place it in the pinned comment. So make sure you check it out, okay? And hopefully, they'll see this video. Come on, come on, come on. Where are they? Where are they? I want to barbecue people. Ooh, sneaky.
Hostiles on the zone.
Oh no!
On that capture zone.
Got 20 seconds of the game left. Come on. Very neck in that game at the moment. Come on, team. Push the objective. You can do it. I'm surprised they managed to take him down there. Fair play. I'm surprised they did that. Oh, come on, team. Come on. Close. Really close.
5. Fight to 4. Hostiles on the zone.
No, get off the zone. It's a close gaming experience, you know what I mean? I don't care about the 100 odd points off. To me, it's a close game. We've been neck and neck with each other constantly when it comes to the gun maneuvers and stuff. Not about the score, it's about the gun maneuvers. The gun gameplay.
We're in the zone. 2. Zone up for grabs.
Come on, team.
1.
Push, push, push.
0.
There we go. Another win.
That's a win. Ha, you did good,
But
pal.
the thing is I like about this as well, it's super fast paced. Everyone's just neck and neck with each other. To me, it's not just about the score, it's about how people engage, how the combat is, where people are like constantly at each other. And I find that that's what's been happening a lot. I know these maps are designed for like 6v6, but it's just the fact that I like the fast paced. I love the fast maneuvers, the fast gunplay aspect to it, and it's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you new. Would really appreciate it, guys. Got plenty more videos still to come. And with that being said, I'll catch you again next time.